Go for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Joe Code Podcast. I am your host, Joe Marrese. This is the podcast of all things food, beer, and men, etc. We'll talk about it all. Today is a solo podcast. It is me. Aaron is here, of course.
Yep.
It is recording. Today we are recording. It is 4/20. It is April 20th, Thursday, and I arrived here at 4:20. So congratulations, potheads. All right, we got a lot of... And then I said I was going to be here at 4:20. Aaron texted me a Snoop Dogg meme. Everyone's in the spirit. Me and Aaron just smoked a whole bushel of weed. We're ready to go. We're high. We're going to get some Funyuns and ice cream. Isn't that right, Aaron? Are you high right now?
Totally.
Man, we're freaking high as a kite or as a hot air balloon. No, I am not high. I'm not one of these high people. Aaron, have you ever even smoked pot?
Never smoked it, no. I've done edibles a few times.
Yeah, I've never done edibles. I haven't smoked. I dabbled a little bit years ago, but I think it's been about 7-8 years since I even smoked. So I get accused of being high. People think I'm high. I think by the way that I talk, and then sometimes my eyes get red. I wear contacts. The wind will blow it. You know, you get dirt in your eyes or whatever, the weather, allergies. People will think I'm high. Like I remember I went on a date and this girl afterwards, she's like when we talked like a few days later, I ran into her at the comic store. She's like, I thought you were high on our date. And no, I wasn't high. Yeah, that's my thing. I go get high and then I go on dates. Nice try. And then she was like, hey, you owe me a burger or something. So, oh, yeah, you just thought I looked good. I know what's going on. Ladies trying to pick me up. This woman at the bar last week was like, hey, do you come here often? Hey, I know what that's about. Watch your tone. No, I appreciate that, though. That's good. I'm working out, running. That's what you got to do. Hey, I know Instagram Reels. I know you're promoting the attractive people. You think I don't know what's going on there? Instagram, every time I go on my Explore, it's always a reel of like somebody super hot.
Jesus, my suggested reels are just giant boobs and see-through shirts, and it's insane.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what they're promoting. All right, so that's why I'm running. That's why I'm hiking. The other couple days ago, I was hiking. Fun little story. I was up there at Runyon Canyon doing the trail, hiking. I do a mix of hiking and running, and then at the end of the trail to the end of the gate, I like to run it pretty fast, and it ends there on Mulholland Drive. Ever heard of that street, Aaron?
Yep.
Yeah, famous street here. And as I'm running through the gate, I'm kind of, catching my breath, walking towards the street. And there's this food delivery guy with Chick-fil-A. And he's like, hey, how you doing? Like thinking that's for me. And I greet him because I'm a polite guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. How are you, man? And he starts walking over to me. Guy's parked there on the street holding a bag of Chick-fil-A. Like a big shopping bag, one of those big ones. With some drinks, soft drinks perhaps, as they call them. I've never called them that, but...
I'd take it.
Well, I almost
somebody
did.
Paid for it.
I earned it.
Yeah.
I worked out. I ran to finish. I finished strong. But you know what? When that should be a thing. There should be a reward at the end of that. Food delivery guys ready for guys that sprint to the end. I like that. But yeah, I was like, no, man, I'm working out right now. Can you see I'm getting after it? Okay, I'm sweating here. I don't even have water yet. Yeah, can I get a chicken sandwich to quench my thirst? Jeez, man. Yeah, no, it's not for me. Try one of these big houses behind you that's up here in the hills. It's probably one of these dopes that just woke up at 3 in the afternoon. No, I shouldn't talk. I sleep late, too. I'm trying to be like I'm Mr. Spry up and at 'em. No, I'm not. I'm a snooze button king. And I was talking about that with Chase. I'm still snoozing. You think I'm not? But yeah, I gotta get it together. I don't wanna be snoozing too much. I gotta get up, gotta get at 'em. Trying to get my days started earlier, but all right, it's tough when you work late. So whatever, you know. I had here. Let's go into this sucks right now. Why don't we do that? We'll go into a quick this sucks here. It's good to be going back and forth in the cameras again. I like my wide shots on, and then I like coming to my segment cam. It's fun doing that. So this sucks for this week is I went to buy vitamins and I open the little jar of vitamins and they were not sealed. Never had this happen before. The seal was broken. It was tampered with, and it says right there on the bottle, do not use if the seal is broken. So this sucks. I've never had this happen. It was weird. They're probably fine, but you think I didn't go back to Rite Aid and return those vitamins? I sure did. You're damn right I did, Aaron.
Good job.
Yeah.
Don't be too proud.
This sucks. Yeah, I mean, you can't take any gambles. People trying to, I like to take those are my stress B vitamins that I like to take. It's, don't tamper with my shit. I'm trying to be healthy, get my B vitamins and things broke. And then, just a nice little easy exchange. Like, yeah, take this, take this one's sealed, walk right out. No harm done.
Sounds like somebody was getting some freebies.
Yeah, I mean, what is somebody digging in there? Oh, what are these like? What are you going to feel an immediate vitamin effect? What do you... taste testing the vitamins. They're like a yellow vitamin. What they think it was like banana? Like what are these runts? Remember that candy?
Oh, yeah, Runts. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I haven't had... Wow, I wonder if they still make those.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a long time.
Man, what a call by me. Drinking my latte. We got there was some controversy over that upset pick of hot chocolate over coffee. I mean, people just writing in hot.
Jeez.
It's like, hey man, get over it, dude. Okay? Better luck next season. Coffee. Like, I don't think people understand the versatility of hot chocolate also. You think it's not just as versatile as coffee? You think you can't bring hot chocolate in a thermos to a football game in the winter? You sure can. And also, a lot of kids drink hot chocolate, okay? Hot chocolate is universal amongst all ages. Not a whole lot of kids drinking coffee. What do you think about that, Aaron?
That's true.
Those are some good points.
Yeah. I still don't drink coffee.
Yeah, people trying to come at me. I had coffee the other day, and you know what? Didn't like it. I like latte, which I know is still coffee, but latte is the perfect strength for me. Coffee is too much. I'm not into it. Coffee by itself. We're taking the word strictly as the brackets come in. We're taking Will's word for what he wrote. He wrote coffee. He didn't say coffee, parentheses, and other variations. He did not say that. So we're taking it literally here. Yeah, weird thing too at the Rite Aid. I had some weird incidences over there. Where Rite Aid, by the way, if anybody doesn't know, it's like just the local drugstore here. It's like a CVS or a Walgreens type of store. I don't know what states Rite Aids are in besides California.
Yeah. It has the good ice cream.
Yeah, what is that? Thrifty?
Thrifty, yeah.
Yeah, people
Thrifties.
love that ice cream.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if the Rite Aids are anywhere else. But I was in the aisle. I wanted to get some eye drops, not because I'm stoned either. I wear contacts, and my eyes get dry. And after I take my contacts out, I like to dab a couple eye drops in there. And of course, the eye drops are locked up.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, I mean, everything's locked up these days.
Yeah.
Batteries. Huh?
Batteries are locked up now.
Yeah, batteries.
Razor blades.
Razor blades. Sometimes deodorant is. I've seen some lotion locked up. It's getting wild.
Condoms.
Oh, for sure.
It's correct.
Yeah, those are locked up. Yeah, can't. Yeah,
I literally rolled in there one night. They were literally closing the gate, like the security gate, and I was like, "Hey, I gotta get in here." And he's like, "Okay, come on in." And I ran back because I needed, I'm a married man, but we needed some protection.
Yeah, sure.
So I went back there and I was like, fuck, I gotta get a worker to come here and get this. So I grabbed them. And I also needed completely separately, I needed AA batteries. And of course those were locked up too. So I had to get an employee to do both of those things.
Yeah.
And then bring that to the counter. And just like I ran in here right before closing to get condoms and AA batteries. Like, this looks like I'm having a night.
Yeah. Yeah, what are those batteries for, Aaron?
For children's toys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, because then you're going to be like, give me and then you got to tell them the kind of condoms, and then if it's got a specific name.
Yeah.
You're like, give me I don't want to say. Give me the Durex ribbed. But yeah, so I was like trying to get these eye drops, and there's a guy in the aisle there too with me. It's like the eye and mouth aisle. It's like toothpaste and all that stuff. And the eye drops are locked up. I go up to the register to ask them to unlock them. Apparently there was a buzzer there, but I didn't see the buzzer because like you could ring the little bell thing and then the people could come.
Yeah.
But I didn't see one there, and I guess there was one because then the woman came over and the guy was like, "Oh, did you hit the buzzer?" I'm like, "No, I went up to the register to ask for somebody." And he's like, "Oh, I actually hit the buzzer." So, I'm like, "All right, go ahead then, man." So the lady like helped him first. I mean, what wins there? Does the buzzer override going up to the front? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I put in the effort to walk and find somebody.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I think I should take it, but then I was like, okay, baby. I mean, I let him have it because and the guy was asking I've never even heard of this. He was asking for teeth wipes.
Teeth wipes?
Yeah, what is that? No one knew. The lady didn't know, and then she's like looking it up on her phone, and she's like, "Oh, I'll help him with his drops." Yeah, because mine is quick. I know what I want. It's right there. This guy, he's like, "Yeah, I never heard of him either." It's like, well, what kind of moron told you about him? She's like, "Oh, teeth whitening strips." Like, yeah, we have that. People know what that is. Yeah, no one knows what teeth wipes are.
Yeah, that sounds like something you get online and purchase.
Yeah, don't come into Rite Aid. Yeah, you don't see them there. They're not on the shelf. They're not. He didn't really go up and ask at the pharmacy. I'm gonna say the walking up to the front to find someone overrides the hitting of the buzzer.
Yeah.
Dope. I mean, and the guy was like, he must have been in some kind of mood or something, because I like started talking to the lady already, and he's like, oh, I hit the buzzer. He obviously said that because he didn't see me hit the buzzer. He saw me walk away. What a chotch. But nevertheless, let's go on to a little Joe code here for this week, and we're going to do some Joe code. And Joe code right now is going to be, don't talk trash too early in the season. The baseball season is underway. My team, the Chicago Cubs, are off to a great start. As it stands today, 4:20, the Cubs are 11-6. The St. Louis Cardinals are 8-11. I could say, Aaron, what's going on?
They're terrible. I'm not gonna argue it.
I mean, but I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to say it. It's too early to say things like that. It could say, hey man, the Cubs look great, the Cardinals suck. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
You could say it. I won't say it.
I don't think it's permanent, but yeah.
It's too early in the season, so I'm not going to talk trash. I'm not going to run my mouth. I'm not going to brag that the game that I went to, Cubs versus Dodgers, the Cubs hit 5 home runs. I'm not going to rub that in your face.
Well, I don't need.
Even though it was a great thing. It was a great thing to see. It's too bad you weren't there to see it. It was 5 home runs. It's incredible. It's fun to see that at Dodger Stadium. I had a good time. That was a great night. Did a Joe Eats Dodger dog, which is just a basically like an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Did I comment on that?
I'm not sure if you commented. I know you liked it. I had a lot of comments on it. You might have. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to keep up with all of them.
You got to go with the Brooklyn dog at Dodger Stadium. Get the Brooklyn. It's got much more of a crunch to it. It's shorter but a little thicker.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and what's weird about the Dodger dog is the regular Dodger dog, they were telling us, is pork and chicken. Yeah. And then they have the super Dodger dog, which is all beef.
Yeah.
Which I normally, I would get that next time, but for the sake of the Joe Eats, I wanted to get just the classic Dodger dog.
Sure.
So I wanted to do that, had a little Golden Road blonde ale, nice little beer to go down with it.
I was at the all-you-can-eat pavilion, right field.
Ooh, I didn't know they had an all-you-can-eat pavilion.
Yeah, all of right field is all-you-can-eat, but it's only Dodger dogs, soda, nachos, and peanuts or something like that, I think.
Okay.
But I had 4 Dodger dogs.
Wow.
And that was painful.
Yeah, you can't do all that. I had 1, and I had some Cracker Jill, it was called, not Cracker Jack.
Huh.
Cracker Jill. I don't know if there's a difference or if it's just
it's gotta be
more branding. Yeah, I mean, it was the same, just like the caramel corn with the nuts.
Huh.
So I don't think it was any different, but yeah, the seats that I picked, I wouldn't do again. I kind of, 5 of us went. It was a big thing. It was me and my friends Ben and Felicia, who have been guests on Joe Code, then my friends Adam and Amir. When you buy 5 tickets together, they don't give you a whole lot of options.
Yeah.
It's pretty limited. So like the best one I found was, and I didn't realize it was this high up, but the top deck.
Oh yeah.
Do you know those seats?
Yep, been there.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it was just standard upper deck. I forgot that behind the plate, like between the dugouts, it's basically a 4th deck.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was watching the game from an airplane.
It's steep, too.
Yeah, it's pretty steep. Yeah, I kind of was, like, dizzy almost, I want to say.
Yeah, I sat in the front row of that section once, and it was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't leave. I didn't get up, because I was like, if I stand up, I'm going to fall.
Yeah, we were in the 2nd row. I was in B.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it's kind of steep, and Yeah, I forgot that it was that high. I was thinking I was just going to be in the regular, like, upper deck seats. But yeah, as we were climbing the stairs, we just kept going up and up. And I'm like, okay, well. But yeah, it was either that or, like, way in the outfield.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to. Yeah, it was like upper deck in the outfield, but so I was like, okay, behind the plate will at least be good. I mean, it's a good view. It's just a little too high.
Yeah.
So
It's tough going in a group because you got to consider everyone's budget and yeah.
yeah, that was the other thing. Yeah, because those tickets after the fees, it was like $63 or $64 each. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know how much people want to spend. I figured around $50-$60 was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, plus the parking.
See, I'm going to Seattle tomorrow, and the Cardinals are in town, and I got those.
Oh, nice.
I got essentially field level behind home plate for $73 a piece.
Oh wow, at
which is
Seattle
crazy.
Stadium.
Yeah,
That'll be
nuts.
fun.
Yeah.
What is that? Safeco?
It's called T-Mobile now.
T-Mobile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That downtown area. I remember driving past it when I was in Seattle. Yeah, the football stadium and the baseball stadium, they're right by each other.
Yeah.
They're all right downtown Seattle there. So that's cool. But yeah, good time at the game. But yeah, I really was like, okay, this is... Yeah, you really feel like you're like in a plane ready to land. It just is too... That was a little too high. But then I went down. Strider was at the game.
Oh, wow.
He's all the way down in the 100 section
Yeah.
with his dank fiance and some of their friends. So I sat down there for an inning, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is nice over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time either way.
How'd you feel about the pitch clock in person?
You know, it was interesting. It was wild. The game, yeah, it was a Friday night game. Game started at 7:10. It was over at 9:30.
Yeah.
It was crazy. 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little fast. I mean, I don't know. I kind of liked baseball the way it was.
Yeah. Especially in person. You want to have time to go get food.
Yeah, exactly.
Innings or whatever.
That's the thing. If you go up to go to the bathroom, get some food, get some drinks, like you're missing a whole inning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what we took for granted.
And some places have to like extend selling beer to the eighth inning now.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I wonder, that's what we were talking about, is with these faster games, if they're going to, stop doing that, because if these stadiums start losing money,
Yeah.
I think you'll see that turn around really quick.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, fast pace, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's better than sitting there for 4 hours, but yeah, it was a fun night, good times. But yeah, I'll get some better freaking seats next time. All right, let's do a little This Is Great here. Now, This Is Great is I was talking about this last time, this Taco Bell concoction. I was talking about I want to do the spicy potato soft taco with steak. I did it, and guess what? It's the best thing I've ever had from Taco Bell.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this was insane. I actually did it later that night of the night I went to the Cubs-Dodgers game.
Wow.
Uber Eats, go on my little app, spicy potato soft tacos, add steak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Ooh.
5 of those puppies.
Nice.
Didn't even get hot sauce. I mean, I imagine if I would have put fire sauce on them, it would have been just absolutely insane. It would have been too good. I mean, I would have been like, I'm never eating any other food again. So I didn't even do hot sauce. But the spicy potato soft taco, with the steak. You have to do it with that chipotle sauce.
Wow.
I mean, I was just like mind blown at how good this was. It was outstanding. I mean, this is just, I feel like I made a brilliant discovery. And I can't help but smile about it and give myself a little pat on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it.
You're like the Indiana Jones of Taco Bell.
I mean, it just, man, I couldn't believe how delicious. Yeah, you have to do steak. I wouldn't do the ground beef. I mean, I guess you could try that, but no, it has to be steak. It has to be. You're just gonna have to trust me on this, everybody. And I think I should be trusted in this sense. Yeah, it was good to put that to the test. Still haven't put any sour cream concoctions to the test. That could come at some point. But, I mean, the Taco Bell was a no-brainer. That was easy. I just go on my Uber Eats app. I can get that. So. But, anyway, yeah, try that. You're going to Taco Bell. Try that. I'm telling you. You will not be disappointed. All right, so we have just a few emails this week. We've got a lot of comments still to address that we will get to as well. And yeah, don't forget you could email me here at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. And, email about whatever you want. We talk food, beer, men, and anything else you want. Also, don't forget you could book me on Cameo for a fun time. Love doing a little Cameo video for you. And then join the Patreon for $2 a month. That's at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. All right, yeah, I think we have, just 3 new emails here. And first one will be from Michael. Hey, Joe. Early in Season 7, Robert is going through some financial trouble. He even has to cancel his cable, and he only eats bologna-based meals. He says bologna is inexpensive and versatile. He says he makes bologna stews, salads, casseroles, and pies. These sound pretty dank to me. I was wondering what you thought about it. Would you eat a bologna pie for a Joe Eats? I mean, all things bologna. Robert was doing that in Everybody Loves Raymond Season 7, apparently. No, I couldn't do all that with bologna. Maybe a bologna casserole I could see. Bologna pie, no. What about bologna sandwich? That would be the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a salad or a bologna stew. No, I wouldn't do a bologna pie for a Joe Eats. For a Joe Eats, what I would do bologna-wise, I would do a fried bologna sandwich, or I would do just a standard bologna sandwich with mustard and regular white bread with and I throw some regular potato chips on it. I would do a Joe Eats of that. But yeah, bologna pie, no. That sounds not appetizing, to say the least.
If it was like a handheld, like a Hot Pocket kind of, I could see that being okay.
Yeah, it would be, possibly something, like the casserole, as he was one of the things he said. If it was like some cheese in there, nice and warm, little flakiness.
Yeah.
We could get down with that. All right, here's a pod question from another Michael. And he says, eats. I like that. He addressed me as eats, comma. I've listened to all your pods with guests, specifically the ones with your CS coworkers. That's Comedy Store coworkers. And they all have this one, which I'm wearing the uniform today. I've got work right after this. And he says, and they all have this one common thing to say. It's that your work ethic is unmatched. So I'm here thinking, why is he, quotes, wasting this potential working at the store? Joe, I think you can do big things, aka make a lot of money in addition to comedy. Use your network, branch out. I think you're leaving a lot of cash on the table with your skill. I hope you catch what I'm putting down. Have a good one, Big Mike. All right, Mike, you got a job for me? What do you want me to do? Yeah, I know a lot of people in a lot of different fields. I don't want to go work in finance. Nor do I have the training, or do I want to be an accountant? You know what I mean? I don't want to be a chef. I don't want to be a teacher. Yeah, no, I enjoy what I'm doing. And I make a decent enough living at the moment. You know, I'm doing a lot better than I was. I've got a little bit of money. I'm doing okay. And it's a fun place to be. I love being at the Comedy Store. It's still the best club there is. Some people now will say the mothership is in Austin, Texas, the Comedy Mothership. But I haven't been there yet. It looks fantastic. But, you know, the Comedy Store's been around since 1972. It's a fun place. So, Aaron, have you seen some of that mothership on Instagram?
Just a little bit. I don't know.
Looks cool.
Sure.
I'd like to check it out. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna go to Austin again. I'll have to see. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny thing about the the mothership, because it's like everyone's having a good time there, and Tony Hinchcliffe, every time he's in town, I've seen him a couple times now since it opened. He comes back a little bit, and he likes to tease me, because I left, and he says I'm like the guy who sold Apple stock, like before the iPhone or whatever. But it's like,
no.
yeah, it's like I didn't know. Well, the thing was, when I left Austin, there was no clear picture of when that club was going to be open.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. That was way back in August. That place didn't open till, it's been open like a little over a month.
Yeah.
It was like, it opened like, I think it was beginning of March, maybe early or maybe late February. But yeah, that was 6-7 months after I left. We didn't know what was happening with that.
Yeah, and I don't think.
But Tony likes to tease. He's a little teaser guy.
I don't think you were.
But we're cool.
Getting a piece of the door. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I most likely was going to be working there and being a part of it, but
yeah.
It was just way too much uncertainty.
Totally.
So, but yeah, Michael, no, I appreciate that. But yeah, what do you do, man? Yeah, if you know anyone in LA that's can help me cultivate my talents, let me know. If it's like a fun job, I'll be down. Maybe some kind of sales. Are we talking, Michael or Big Mike? We talking sales? We talking? I don't know what we're talking, but yeah, I don't know. But all right, yeah, we just had those 3 emails, and I know we have a lot of comments. I think we're probably still catching up on comments from like the episode with Chase, or maybe even further back. I'm not sure, but yeah, Aaron, how we looking on comments there? Let's get to those.
All right, let's see. This is still going back to episode 93. Joe, I was at Swingers the other night after getting preloaded. Long story short, I ended up dropping dong, which quite frankly landed me a nice lady to end the night with. Maybe dropping a little dong ain't so bad. Happy Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drop dong at Swingers?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, either way, good job.
Yeah, I guess.
Sounds like it was a fun night.
Yeah. Let's see. King Kong. That was SW something. It's not really a name. King Kong GX3Q whatever. I swear I had it on, fellas. Not sure why the new uploads aren't showing up on my subscription page. Aside from that, please, Joe, tell us what are your top 5 munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts. It's an East Coast thing, but I think you can look it up and let us coders know the list.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was the guy that probably didn't have or wasn't getting the new episodes or whatever.
Yeah.
He. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts munchkins. Yeah, people. I remember. Yeah, as a kid at school or at different functions, people would always bring those munchkins as like a treat to have. Aaron, do you know what those are?
No.
They're basically just little donut holes.
Yeah.
Little circle balls, little donut balls.
Uh-huh.
Loved the powdered sugar. Those that's what pops in my head right off the bat. The little powdered sugar ones. There was just your standard glazed. I'm picturing the little chocolate ones. I can't think of 5 flavors. There's those 3. I mean, I'm going to say there was a sugar one. And then can't think of more. As far as the munchkins went, I don't think there was a huge variety that I can think of.
Let me see.
I mean, I remember having just boxes of powdered sugar, but I think there would be a mix as well.
Wow, looks like there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe there was, but
Let's see.
For the kids, we only got a few flavors.
There's butternut, cinnamon, glazed blueberry, glazed chocolate, glazed old-fashioned, jelly, old-fashioned, and powdered.
Okay, yeah. I do remember the cinnamon, glazed chocolate, the jelly we didn't do, but yeah, those were great. Good call on the munchkins.
All right, let's see. This guy, having the crack, he left a lot of comments. This one is for episode 55, medium coffee.
Okay.
He says, I got a pizza like that in Malta where I live and sent it back for him to cut. It must be a pizza that was uncut we were talking about. Wasn't an issue. I want it sliced, goddammit. And then he says, your Italian accent was offensive to Chinese people, Joe.
55. Yeah, that was in Austin.
Yeah.
Where's Malta?
Malta is an island.
Is that like by Greece or something?
Yeah, I think it's a Greek island. Or it's Greek island or Italian island. One of the two.
All right, cool. Yeah, get caught up on the episodes. Thanks a lot, man. Who's that guy again?
His name is Having the Crack.
Okay.
Malta. I believe that's where they shot the Popeye movie.
Popeye?
Yeah, with Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
It's an Italian island.
Yeah, I was going to say Greek or Italian.
Yeah, it's where they shot Popeye. It's a really odd looking place. Okay. Let me see who's next. Jeff Nadu in a bunch of letters says, Joe, what is your favorite fast food place? Definitely covered it. Just talked about it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Taco Bell and Wendy's.
Yeah. Let's see.
Taco Bell slightly number one above Wendy's.
Yeah, and this is still on episode 93. Ryan Soroka says, gotta disagree. Donuts beats cinnamon rolls. 7 games, of course. Donuts pair better with a morning cup of Joe. Plus more variety, and they always hit the spot.
Okay, well, you know what? Better luck next season, as I said. With no, you're telling me a cinnamon roll wouldn't be good with a coffee as well? You coffee fanatics?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, cinnamon roll. It was their time. They had a good season.
Okay. Then we got Having the Crack again on episode 61, back in L.A. Your first episode back. He says, Aaron is cool, very reliable, and dry humor. Humor with a U. Gary is pretty wild and unpredictable. Both are positives. I like them both. Haha.
Yeah, that's you pretty much nailed it. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Yeah.
And then episode 63, Night Owl. He says that's a latte money for a coffee. That's a joke.
Oh, it's like a pun. Yeah, that's a good joke.
All right. Okay, Lucas DeRazio on episode 93 says, I agree with the cinnamon rolls. At their lowest form, cinnamon rolls versus donuts are pretty close. But at its highest, donuts are just adding extra shit on top. Oreos, cereal, all this extra unneeded bullcrap. I think the highest form of cinnamon rolls overtakes the highest form of donuts. And don't get me wrong, I love a donut. Can't turn one down. But I like the upset pick. I think cinnamon rolls are the team to do it. Quick pick 'em. Apples or oranges. Parentheses, you can't compare them.
Lucas, great analysis there on the cinnamon rolls taking down the donuts. Couldn't have said it better myself. Apples versus oranges. I'm an apples guy. I would say oranges I really only have when I'm having a blue moon. Which is nice. I haven't had apples in a while. All right, currently oranges.
I'm apples all day. Can't have an orange pie.
That is true. I do like apple pie. Yeah, speaking of which, maybe I should start buying some apples.
There you go.
They're a good snack.
All right, still on episode 93, Tanner Klanoshik says, Joe, for my birthday, my dad sent me this box of food called Taste of Chicago.
Ooh.
The box contained 2 Lou Malnati's deep dish pizzas, 10 hot dogs with the ingredients to make a Chicago dog. My question is, what ingredients go on a Chicago dog? I've had them in Chicago. I feel like every place does them different. For instance, this hot dog kit came with relish, no tomatoes. I feel like usually there's tomatoes and a whole dill pickle spear instead of relish. Obviously mustard, poppy seed bun as well, with the pepperoncinis.
Yeah, it depends where you go. There's slight variations. Yeah, if you order a hot dog with everything, at a lot of places they'll throw on a sliced tomato or the pickle spear too. I don't know if it's both. It might be one or the other. I feel like mostly the pickle spear over the tomato slice. But yeah, you're definitely not going to get the tomato slice in the Chicago kit. Yeah, I remember those kits. They come with mustard, relish, the peppers. Like the neon green relish. But yeah, there's some slight variations. But typically, it's mustard, relish, sport peppers, celery salt. But yeah, it's all good either way. Whatever pickle or onion or onion you should put on there too. Onion's great with it. And also, yeah, if you get a sliced tomato, that's nice.
All right, let's see. We got Christian Calvert on episode 93 says, Aaron, don't slight the power of ingesting raw eggs before you get under some. I don't know what that means. This could change Joe's melon garden from almost to a flourishing Amazon forest of locks. I guess someone told you to eat raw eggs to grow hair.
Yeah, I remember someone wrote in about that. Yeah. Well, that's right. You know what? It's all for naught now because this is my look. This is what's going on. I don't want hair.
Okay. Impulsinator says, this is back when someone called me the Skip Bayless of takes. Said, for the record, I was agreeing with Aaron, not the Skip Bayless accuser. Also, my mother is a sweet lady, and I will not stand for any besmirching of her great name. Nobody's perfect. I assume she eats ketchup with something or sour cream on something.
Oh, right.
Let's see. Okay, now we're on the Chase Bernstein app. Live Fast, Die Quick says, in the thumbnail, she can be either an 8 or a 4. Rude. We'll just have to wait and see. Hold on. What's everyone's bets? Drew Pinnell says, saw our Instagram earlier. Do I need to go into this? Maybe. I don't know. Is this rude?
Yeah, I don't know if it's rude or not.
Well, it's all positive.
But
so.
yeah, as long as it's positive. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like,
it's not. Nothing's freaky either. So
yeah.
Drew Pinnell says, saw our Instagram earlier. I'd say closer to an 8 in my opinion. Hot Jews are back, baby. Live Fast, Die Quick says, coming back after watching this. Her voice makes her an 8. Drew Pinnell says, didn't want to be the one to say it, but yes, I completely agree. And then Live Fast, Die Quick says, Valley Girls make me drool. So.
All right, guys, keep it together.
Okay, Drew Pinnell says, sup, Joe. What's your opinion on OnlyFans girls? Do you think they are empowering women, or are they playing the part in the slow decay of our society?
I mean, I don't know. I think this day and age, everyone is trying to make a living any way that they can. So I'm not going to judge someone on how they do that. Yeah, no, there's, I don't think the latter. I think, I think people want to make a living however they want. And if people are willing to pay for that, then, I mean, what's their moral grounds then, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're able to make a living, it's like, well, you want to see it. Yep. So.
Exactly. You're paying to see it.
What are your morals? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean.
Yeah.
There's certainly limits to it, but I think it's fine. Christian Calvert says about you and Chase Bernstein, I'm digging the energy between you two. Cool Cat's Corner said I would listen to a full podcast of the two of them.
Yeah, Chase would be somebody who I would love to have a podcast with. Yeah. I mean, yeah, her and I as co-hosts, I think would be great.
Sky God 2000 says cinnamon rolls with arguably the greatest run of all time, taking out some heavy hitters. Have to disagree with Chase here, though. A nice hot cinnamon roll with coffee in the morning is a top-tier combo. She must have negated that. Great work, as always, Joe and Aaron.
Yeah, it was a run for the ages by cinnamon rolls. Yeah, it was one that we'll remember. It's going to be, you'll be seeing the highlights of it for years to come.
Tim on Botha says I would subscribe twice if I could.
Oh, thanks.
King Kong is back. He says there's some very real tension here in a way that causes things to get erected. You should go for it, Joey. He's talking about you and Chase again. Let's see. Tom2652 says, love the pod, Joe. Although you may not recognize my name, I have watched every single episode since the day you started this thing. I listen on Spotify, so rarely get the chance to comment. Anyway, I was forced to make my way over to YouTube to make a comment. Oh boy. So he's got some negative things to say about Chase's voice.
Really? I didn't
yeah.
see this one.
Yeah. He's It's not great.
Wait, is it like derogatory?
Yeah, just basically saying she has vocal fry. Yeah, where you kind of extend everything you say and out the back of your throat. Whatever. We're not giving that any more time. Let's see. Oh, this one's fun. Big Glide says, "Hey Joe, what are your thoughts on Robert's dog Shamsky from Everybody Loves Raymond? I think he's an underrated TV dog, perhaps even top 10. Although, who do you think would win in a fist fight, no holds barred, Robert or Raymond?"
I mean, I can't pick. I don't know the dog. I can't picture it. Do you know it, Aaron?
Shamsky? Let me find a photo.
That's a good question though. Robert or Raymond in a fight? Because Raymond's the older brother, right?
I think
so.
I think Robert's older. He's a bulldog. He's an English bulldog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a nice TV dog, I would say.
Yeah, he's very cute.
Be good for TV. Man, Robert or Raymond in a fist fight?
I mean, it's got to be Robert. He's got the length, you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I mean, I feel like Ray's got like a kind of a killer instinct to him.
Maybe. He's got the rage of a dad with twins.
Yeah, he's got some rage in him. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Robert's kind of a little bit of a softie. Yeah, maybe Robert's kind of a big... But Robert's also got that police training.
Yep. There is that. Robert's 6'8".
Yeah, we got to give it to Robert. I think Ray makes it close, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Robert. We'll say Robert he comes out on top.
Let's see. SW says, "Joe, you couldn't throw me out of the Comedy Store if you tried.
Oh, yeah?
Me and my boys would have our way in the original room all night long, all while sipping on a couple of cold, tasty ones. Brad."
Dude, try me, man. Come by. Talk during the show. Heckle. We'll see what happens, man. I got security backing me up. Don't try it, bro. You don't want this smoke. As Punky Johnson once said to me. Punky Johnson who's now on Saturday Night Live. When I brought some empty glasses on the bar and didn't clean them. She got mad and then we started arguing, and she told me I didn't want this smoke. So.
Let's see. Sean Mays says, "Gonna put all my money on the fact that whoever said cigarettes inside should be okay is about 19, 20 years old and is in a frat. I've never met a single person besides those type of guys that think it's okay. And if you're not that young, whoever you are, we're all praying for you, champ." So that must have been an email on the Chase episode.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, someone was talking about smoking inside. I remember that, asking if it's cool or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know too many people nowadays that want that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably just the frats.
MSLI253 says, "Shout out Tacoma. Love you, Joe."
Yeah, Chase shouted out Tacoma.
Yeah. Sticks Susan.
Love you.
I think this is what this says. Sticks Susan. Shout out to Joe. Met him at the Comedy Store. Oh, no, it's Sam is the guy's name. Shout out to Joe. Met him at the Comedy Store tonight. Hooked my girlfriend up and I up with a great table. Absolute legend, Sam.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah, I mean, that's anybody. Any fans out there, if you're in LA, you come to the Comedy Store, introduce yourself to me. I'd be glad to hook you up, get you a nice little table. It's my pleasure. It's great to meet you guys.
All right, and then we're almost at the end here. K Dizzle 601 says, "Can you go on History is Dank with Strider and do the history of sour cream?" Hilarious.
Yeah, I mean that would be fun.
Alex Deschaines says, "Get married" on the you and Chase episode.
Oh, okay.
All right. Donnie's got something to say about that.
Yeah, she does have a boyfriend, guys.
Okay, and then we're finally at episode 95. Carter Copeland says, "I can't believe the horrible call on coffee. 63% of Americans drink a cup of coffee every morning, not hot chocolate." And then 2-Bit Matthew says, "Starting to think this league is rigged."
Hey man, you know what? It's not about that. Don't come at me with your stats. Okay? It's not I explained already the versatility of hot chocolate. Okay? And yeah, I said what I said. I mean, coffee, I explained my reasons already. Hot chocolate took this one. Lattes are where it's at. Coffee straight up by itself is not what I want. It's too strong. Not into it.
2-Bit Matthews goes on to say, "Guess you should start asking your guests if they want you to bring them a hot chocolate."
Yeah, maybe I will. No, because we're adults, so we'll drink lattes or coffee, but that's the other thing with hot chocolate. Spans all ages. But yeah, I mean, in these tournaments, anything can happen, and also it's fun. So
Yeah.
this is purely for entertainment value. There's nobody's feelings getting hurt.
Shouldn't be.
So like coffee is not an actual being, so coffee's not gonna come at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The coffee beans aren't gonna start a protest out here outside the studio. I mean, anything could happen. You think water can't get upset?
Yeah.
Hey, water, I'm talking to the empty cup. Hey, water, you think you can't go down? See what happens. Anything could happen in these brackets.
As of the Saul Trujillo episode, Brandon Tyler's back doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. Good to see you back.
SkyGod2000 says on episode 95, "Joe, I live on the edge of town in northern British Columbia, Canada. I just found out that there's a bear den with a mama bear and 3 cubs about 25 yards behind our property across a creek. I have 2 German shepherds, and so far the beef between the bear and dogs has been minimal. How do I ensure that my family and the bears live in peace and harmony?"
I mean, wow, that's pretty wild stuff out there in Canada. Yeah, I don't know, man. Invite the bears over for supper. I don't try to make sure. I don't know. What do you do with bears? You just stay out of their way or what?
Yeah.
What's the protocol?
You definitely don't want to get between her and the cubs.
Yeah, we're not talking about Densby Swanson here.
No.
Or Ian Happ.
No.
Not talking about those cubs.
Not them.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I would assume the creek is a pretty natural barrier, but I could see the mom walking around there. I mean, obviously keep your trash secured. Don't let your dogs run around at night.
Yeah.
That's when the bears are probably gonna do their most of their work, scrounging for food and stuff.
Yeah, stay on your side of the creek.
Let's see.
Yeah, be safe with those bears.
Yeah. Ben, on the Branfin episode, CinemaScape Review says, laughing my ass off, and the way Ben keeps glancing at the camera is priceless.
Yeah, yeah, that's my friend Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Brian's the creator of Joe Eats.
Nice.
My old buddy.
Then 2-Bit Matthews is still on it. Also, a latte by definition is a type of coffee made with espresso and hot steamed milk, milkier than a cappuccino.
Listen, I know what it is. But that's the name of it. It's a latte. It's not coffee.
Yeah. That's it. That's it for comments. We're all caught up. Just in time.
Nice. Yeah, we got all caught up on the comments. Oh yeah, we'll have to wrap it up here soon. You and I gotta go. I gotta get to work. Aaron's got a game. Is this playoffs or
playoffs? Finally, first round of the playoffs.
Okay. Well, good luck. You got the full squad, or
we got enough.
Okay,
it's
good.
Not everybody, but yeah.
Beautiful night too.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for better weather for the playoffs. It's like 75, 80 up here.
Yeah.
It's great. It's about time. All right, let me just do a quick little rundown here. Yeah, I think that just about does it. We got caught up on the comments. This is episode 96. Yeah, I got more guests waiting in the wings. I wanted to get a little solo pod in today. Also knew I wouldn't have that much time today. Usually when I have a guest, I like to go at least an hour 15 or hour 20. So knew I would be a little short on time. But yeah, it's good to get in here and do a solo pod. I mean, it's, don't need to always be talking to people. It's good to have that mix back and forth. I like that. But all right, yeah, that'll do it for today. Joe Code Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please, if you're watching this. But thank you for also listening on Spotify and wherever else you listen. Really appreciate all you guys. Thanks a lot, coders, for everything. Really appreciate it. All right, this is Joe Code, and I am your host, Joe Marrese.